just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you're whipping your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
Welcome everyone to the Setting the Tone podcast. You got Tone right here, and we're about to do a podcast representing the Chicago Bears draft picks that just happened. Great weekend for the Bears, and me and my man Jerome Sims about to talk about what the Bears done did, good, bad, or indifferent. What's going on with you, Jerome? How you feeling, my brother?
Man, I'm doing, man. I'm doing. I can't complain. I can't complain. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Life is good. I ain't got no complaints right now.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, man. So we were both talking and texting. We're texting with each other and messaging each other during the draft. So we was like, let's go ahead and put it on film. Let's
Right.
talk
Right.
about it. Let's
Right.
talk about it and share
Right.
it with the other Bears fans and what we thought about the draft and things like that. So the Bears started out with the number one overall pick and traded back and to the number 9 spot, got a player in DJ Moore and got more draft assets. So we were sitting at number 9, and when they got to number 9, what did you want them to do at that time before they made the pick?
Well, initially, I thought trading back would have been good to pick up some more draft assets, but at the same time, the way the draft was falling, you really didn't want to trade back too far because you don't know who wanted who. So, initially,
So you was talking about
I,
at 9, you was thinking about trading back further than 9.
right. That
Okay.
was my initial thought. Trade back to at least about 16, between 16 and 19, and that we will still pick up my guy, which is who we drafted at number 10.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but at the same time, the way the draft was falling, I don't think he would have dropped that far.
I
So,
agree. I agree. The way it was going down, I was like, "Oh, this is about to be a run on offensive lineman, and
right,
he's gonna get caught up in there."
right.
So
And we wouldn't have got who I thought we should have grabbed in the first place.
right.
And I was very ecstatic with that pick. Very ecstatic with that pick.
Hey, when we got to 9 and Jalen Carter was still there, I was like, "Are we gonna take him?" And then the trade happened. I, you know how much I really wanted Jalen Carter, so I was a little disappointed that we traded back to 10 and let the Eagles get him because they pretty stacked and it's really fuck the
Yeah,
Eagles, anybody else. But I'm not mad at Darnell Wright. You know what I'm saying? I like that pick too.
right.
That's a home run pick as well. You know,
Yeah, it
we
is.
we needed that type of player like on that tackle spot because that was a real big weakness on the
Yeah,
right side especially. So we can help keep Justin Fields upright.
upright.
Yeah,
Exactly. So that was the whole deal was to help Justin,
yeah.
to help
Do,
Justin improve.
do you think?
So
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
no, yeah, I was go ahead because
I was going to ask you. Do you think drafting a offensive tackle at 10 is too high, or that was okay?
if that was your guy, no,
It's not
it's
a
not.
problem.
No, I don't have an issue with it. But because again, it's to help Justin. You want to keep him upright. Are you going to see what type of progress he's going to make if he study falling or you got linemen in his lap? So
Right.
that dude, man, ever since I've seen his tape, I wanted him, and I am glad that we got that particular dude.
That's a big man, dude. That is a
Yeah,
big man.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, damn.
6'5", 330. Yes,
Yeah.
very stout.
And he can
And
move his feet, so all of the pass pro and stuff like that, we shouldn't have a problem, right?
right, no, I don't think so, because if you looked at Ryan Post presser, one thing he kept saying was anchor. Once he dropped that anchor, dude, you're not moving him.
Yeah,
You're not getting around him, and you whatever pass moves that you got, come with them, cause I ain't moving.
yeah.
So
He'll nullify that because, hey, once he lock his hands on you, I was watching some of this tape. Once he lock his hands on you, it's pretty much a wrap.
right, it's a wrap. You
It's a
done.
wrap.
You done. And you could tell they didn't want to move Braxton. They
Yeah,
want to keep Braxton over there on that left side.
yeah,
So why not go for the best right tackle that's on the draft board
right.
and
And
possibly the best tackle, period.
yeah, period.
So I love the pick.
He's definitely a plug and play player. You don't have to wait to develop him. You can go ahead and
No,
start him right day one.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
I
for
believe
sure.
that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and we drafted an offensive tackle in the undrafted in the undrafted free agency. We got an offensive tackle, so we'll talk about that later. But so we got depth, should I say? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got depth,
Yeah.
so we won't have those issues where, say, Braxton or Darnell Wright, have a injury, miss a game or two. The guy we grabbed, he hold his own for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because he played every snap too as well.
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
played every snap as well. So you got durability. You got durability on the ends now.
Facts.
So that dude might not even get a chance to play. He might not even get a chance to play.
Right, right. But better safe than sorry. I like it. Cover your
Facts.
ass.
Right. So what do you think about the number 2 pick?
That pick is the to me for me was the only question mark in the draft. That pick at number 2. Our 53rd pick, the 53rd pick in the draft, Jervon Dexter Sr.
Right.
I think from what I saw and what I read, I think he would be great for the run. Big body. You ain't gonna move him. But I think his feet are too slow for pass rushing. He don't have that quickness. Uh, I don't think he's a 3 tech, but we'll find out. Maybe they'll develop him. I don't think he's a 3 tech. He's probably more of a nose, in my opinion. Um,
Yeah.
I saw
He
his. Go ahead.
No, I was just to add on to what you were saying. Just watching his tape, he seemed pretty slow out of his stance as well.
Yeah.
It's like he tends to stand up, quite a bit. And even though he's not getting moved, he still tends to, just watching just some of his tape, like he is it's like he got to stand up and locate the ball,
Right. Right.
which
Right.
so
That's too much
we,
time wasted.
right, that's true. That's time wasted. That's time wasted. So I guess they saw something in him to
Yeah.
to draft him that high.
Right. Exactly. I wanna see what he turns out to be. I mean, um, for a second round pick, I would be expecting a starter, not a developmental player.
Right. But everybody, again, the way the draft was falling, everybody was leaving quick. They wasn't
Yeah.
waiting until to grab their guy in the second and third round, like in some of these mock drafts. The mock draft didn't hold water to the real thing.
Not at all. Not
Not
at
at
all.
right, because you got like I took Darnell White at 25 constantly in mock drafts.
Yeah.
and he had to get picked up early
He wasn't
because he
gonna
was
last
going.
enough
No,
25,
he
right?
wasn't. He was not going to last to no 25. He was not going to last to even at 16 or 19. So I believe they had to go get him at 10. They had to.
Yeah. But Javon Dexter, man, he's a big dude. 6'6", 310. Man, it's a big guy.
Right, he is.
Oh, man, he's huge. He
But
played, you know.
again, for me, it's the standing up part. You know,
Yeah.
when you slow off the ball and you got to locate the ball. To see what's going on with the play. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
speed that. You got to speed that up a little bit.
You gotta have better instincts. And that trips me out because that's one of the things that Poles and Eberflus always talk about, instincts. And I don't
Right,
think he's flashing instincts. You know what I'm saying? I think he's thinking the game too much.
right,
You
right.
know?
You got to. I guess he got to simplify some of that for him.
Yeah.
He
But
probably
you
got too much on his plate.
yeah, you can't teach size, so I guess that's what they was thinking, and strength. And he's got both. So
And right now we need some of them, somebody up front to eat up them tackles.
yeah,
Well, to eat up the blocks.
eat up those blocks and keep the
Right,
linebackers, you know, standing
right,
up and not getting ran over and shit like that. So they can
exactly.
attack,
Because
hit you at the point
we
of attack. Facts.
we have nobody. We have nobody to keep them linebackers clean, so they can make the proper reads
Well,
and
maybe a
go.
couple of the guys we got in free agency before the draft might be able to help us in that area.
Well, we need some young guys to develop as well.
Yeah,
We don't have a true three tech as that three tech that Eberflus is looking for.
right.
I don't think we, even with the draft, I don't think we still got one.
Well, let's talk about that in a minute. First, we're gonna drop down to Tyreek Stevens, cornerback from Miami. Um, I thought that was a great pick at that spot in the draft too. We had a nice secondary last season. It
Yeah.
could, and I think this improved it. We can we can get Vildor off the field. we
Okay.
can get
True.
Vildor off the field, and this guy, his tape, man, he is a monster. I love him. He getting his head in there. He getting tackles. You know, he ain't scared of the ball. He ain't scared to get hit. He going for it. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
But that just brings me to something that you said. Just watching his tape, he gets his head in there.
Hmm.
And first thing you said was just hope they can stay. Hope they don't. What did you say? Hope they don't get injured. They can stay
Oh yeah, yeah.
injury
When I was
free.
talking in our messages, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And that's the first thing I thought about because he get in there with his head.
yeah,
So, but I'm glad that he likes to get in there and tackle.
yeah. Because I see a lot of corners in the league and safeties that they don't want to tackle.
Right.
They
No,
tackle, but they
they
don't
don't.
want to.
No, they don't. For real.
You know what I'm saying? For
And
real.
that be the problem because they just throw their body out there and not
Right.
actually tackle.
Right.
And this dude act like he wants to hit you.
Yeah.
So I can see that. I can appreciate that in this game.
Yeah. That's some Bears football right there. I like that type of
Right.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I can see that with him. But is he going to improve that? Them DBs back there is going to help them improve.
Right. Now they were saying, does he fit the zone scheme that the Bears running in 4-3? Because he's more of a man-to-man cover. That's what I
Yeah,
think. That's what I'm wondering.
because I hope he don't have the tough time transitioning like um damn, who did we draft last year?
Oh, talking about
The
the
corner,
not. Yeah, I know you're talking about
Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah, he had a tough time transitioning.
Yeah, he finally caught on at the end of the season. Like, okay, I see
Right.
it now. Yeah.
So I'm hoping I'm hoping he don't have the same issues,
Right.
because with Gordon, they didn't know whether they want to put him on the inside or the outside. So hopefully Gordon has solidified himself on the inside, and
Yeah.
then we can at least have him on the outside. That way he can concentrate more on the outside and not try to play both positions.
Facts. Facts. I feel like if you give a player a definitive role, he can focus on that, be great at that. You know what I'm saying? Not
Right,
trying to
right,
not trying to figure out multiple roles on the team. Find his strengths, place him there, and let him be great where he at. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Start moving him around. So Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, let them find their spots on the team and let them roll right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Coach them up. Hopefully they had the IQ to go along with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We we're gonna have another corner to touch bases on, to add to throw in there as well, that they just drafted.
Oh, you talking about the kid from Jackson State,
Nah, the one from Minnesota.
Minnesota? Maybe I'm confusing him with the guy from Jackson State. I don't know. I have to go back. Okay, so let's move to the to round three, the 64th pick. We had Zach Pickens from South Carolina. Now this is the guy I think will be the three tech eventually.
Right.
We'll see how fast he can grow and grasp
I
everything, but I think he's the three tech.
I kind of liked him coming out at at South Carolina.
Hmm.
I also thought he was ranked higher than Dexter.
Yeah,
I thought he was a higher rated player than Dexter was. So I didn't understand that logic, and you
picking
know,
Dexter way above him. Yeah,
right. But I mean, I think we got two good solid defensive tackles though.
yeah. And I think they're
You
gonna
know,
rotate those guys with the veterans we have,
right?
and maybe at some point figure
I'm
out
just still
who the
I'm just
starters
still
are.
iffy on them. You know what I'm saying?
If he on Pickens or the Bears.
Yeah,
Okay.
both of them. Both of them. They both got their little flaws, but you
Yeah.
know,
Hey, ain't no
how
Aaron
they.
Donald. We ain't getting no Aaron Donald. So
Nah, nah.
that was
You
that
not.
the Eagles probably got that type of player, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fact. And you already know how that's gonna play out. Should we have drafted him, or who we got, right?
Right.
So,
Well, that's gonna be
but
the question 3-4 years down the line, right?
mhm, constantly.
Yeah.
Well, we got to settle for who we got now, which is
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna ride
Dexter and
with him.
right. We got to rock with Dexter and Pickens.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I hope they found some diamonds in the rough. They could
I hope
develop
so as
them.
well. I
They could
hope so as
develop and they'll
well.
be steals in the draft down the road. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like who saw them coming? Right.
And as Pickens might be that guy though. I
Yeah,
think Pickens might be that guy above Dexter.
I think so too. What I was seeing was he's very disruptive. He gets in between, you know, the offensive line and get in there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So
Right.
that's what we
Right.
need. Somebody that's disruptive in the middle like that.
Right.
You know?
Because like you said, Dexter is more the run stopper.
Yeah.
He's more the run stopper, and Pickens. And I just watching his tape and reading his bio, he did line up more over the guard.
Okay. Interesting.
So
Yeah.
I can see him being that three tech, lining up over the guard and being disruptive. I can see that. It's just sometimes when you look at their stats, you know, In
Yeah.
college, they stats can be like really misleading. It's like really, where's the production?
Right, right, right.
For you to be that three tech, for you to be that engine that's supposed to get to get our defense going.
Yeah. A lot of
And
times in college football, the defenses are good, but the offenses are just so much better, man. Just so much better. You see the points they put up, you be like, damn, where the defense at? It'd be good defenses. It's just they just mismatched or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy.
I guess with me, I never watched really been a big fan of college football until
Hmm.
the playoffs and all the bowl games and you know
And you be
or
seeing all
draft
them
time.
30, 40 point games and shit like that.
Right, right. So once bowl time hit, then okay, then I get a little interested. But then once the draft hit, then I'm really watching. To see who we gonna draft or who can fit our team and things of that nature.
Right.
And right now, we drafted for needs. We need somebody on that defensive line, and we got two of the top 10 linemen that was in there, 6 and what 7.
Were
You
they top
know,
10?
yeah,
Okay.
they were top 10 ranked in as far as linemen.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I seen Pickens at 6, and I think I seen
Dexter.
Dexter at 7.
Okay.
So
So I guess it
you
really
know,
don't matter which order we drafted them, even if we felt Pickens was better, they were
right,
still right
right.
right next to each other in the rankings. Yeah.
Right. Because you remember in the chat, I was like, man, we could have got him at a. Why you pick him so high? We
Right.
could have got him later.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess shit, they know what they're doing. So I mean, we still end up with two of the top 10. So
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
So
good.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now that number 4 pick, that kind of shocked me a little bit.
The running back,
Right,
Rashawn Johnson.
right. The 4th pick. That I didn't under I wasn't expecting that.
I think he was picked a little too high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Like
don't
I
mind
did.
us getting a running back, but maybe later, because our running back room is good right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's why I say that pick shocked me. A
Yeah.
running back? Why do we get one so high though? That too.
Yeah.
And you know, we already had Freeman, Deontay Freeman, we got Herbert. Um, who else we got? Ebner.
Yeah.
Mm, I
We
guess
got a
we ain't
good
got
running
nothing
back
else
room.
behind that.
Yeah.
And blessing game. So I guess we ain't got nothing else behind that. And but I don't know. I didn't think we could have. I wasn't looking for him though.
Yeah. So he's supposed to be able to be an excellent pass blocker, which we saying Herbert isn't that right now. But
And I
Johnson
think
is
we all
supposed to
agree
be that.
about. Yeah,
Supposed to be that
we
guy.
all agree with that one.
Yeah.
Herbert is not good in pass pro at all.
And
So
he's also a good special teams player, so he's gonna have a spot on the team somewhere, either third downs, special teams, on the kick returns,
right, right.
stuff like that.
I didn't know he was a former quarterback either.
Yeah, so they can actually do some trick plays with him in the backfield with Fields.
Right, right. That might work out. That might
Yeah,
work out. He don't have a lot. Another thing about him as well. He don't have a lot of mileage on him.
right, because he was backing up Bijan Robinson. Bijan
Right,
got the miles. He was coming in to give him a spell, give him a breather.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because even as a running back, he switched over from being a quarterback his freshman season. So even as a running back, he don't have a lot of mileage.
Right.
And so I think he might prove to be
A good
pretty
asset.
right, a little durable. Find him somewhere, use him on the field somewhere.
Yeah,
Besides pass pro and pass catching, because that's a fourth round pick you used on him.
yeah,
I mean, when you could have used that elsewhere.
yep. I would have grabbed another offensive lineman at that point.
That's what I'm shocked at as well. That throughout the whole draft, that we only grabbed just one.
Yeah,
A, I thought we needed some help along that
multipliers.
offensive line. Right, we
Yeah,
need multiple. I mean,
yeah,
this pick could have been used on a lineman.
right. Yep. I'm thinking
So
someone on that left guard. I know we got Tevin Jenkins moving over there. That's what they're saying,
yeah,
but he's a bit injury prone. I like Tevin, but he's a bit injury prone. So why not have security over there? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think you got all them other young guys that you drafted last year as well that
Yeah.
you probably want to take a look at. You know, there's a possibility that Cody could still play left if Doug Kramer, gets over his Liz Frank injury,
Mm.
and you have Doug Kramer and Patrick go at it for at the
Center.
center spot, and put Cody behind Tevin,
Okay.
or either Cody might be a cut candidate.
Right. Right.
I
Or
mean,
Cody just that swing man. He could play wherever you need him if somebody go down or need a breather.
right,
You know what
right.
I mean?
Well, that means he's on the bench.
Yeah, he on the bench.
Got to go with the best. Got to go with the best five, like Poe say.
Yeah. And I like
Shit.
how they did their press conference where they were like, everybody has to win their position, not like saying, "Oh, it's his job, it's his job, it's his job."
Right,
He was like,
right.
"No, everybody got to earn their spot." I like that.
But
I don't care if you
we already
drafted
know
early
that.
or what.
We all, we already know that whose spot it is.
Uh-huh.
So we know Braxton ain't moving,
Right. You know,
and
Darnell Wright
right
on the
now,
right side.
right, we know Wright is right there on the right side. We know Nate Davis is right
Center.
there next to Wright,
Darnell. Yep.
and so
The other two
as of right,
spots,
right,
you
you
know,
got two spots open technically.
yeah. I mean, I think the veterans have the advantage because they know the system and all that, and they
Right,
already seen what they can do. However, if one of these kids come in and impress, you never know.
true.
Never know.
Well, right now they ain't got nobody to come in to impress. They ain't draft nobody else.
Right.
So I figure you're gonna either go with what's in free agency or have them to battle it out in camp. And I don't and right now I see at the starting five on that line, Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Whitehair, Nate Davis, and Wright.
Yeah, I
That's
see
the
that
line
too.
right there.
I see that, and I see that as an improved line on paper. On
Right,
paper, it looks improved
right.
over last season's line. And like if Braxton Jones can take the next step and not be in Justin Fields' lap, we're gonna be a great line, I think.
Yeah,
That's
it's
his
gonna be a
blind
lot
side.
better.
And if
Yeah,
he cleans that up, because he's good at everything else, if he cleans that part up,
right.
I think our line gonna be great. And Fields
If
gonna take
they
another step.
once he start dropping that anchor, and once he start dropping that anchor and locking them out, he good
Yeah,
because he can and start picking up on that bull rush.
yeah. Because
And
he can get
once
out in
that
space and block easily. He's
right,
got that done
right,
down. Yeah, it's that yeah,
right.
that
And
anchoring. Yeah.
he's working on it though. I've heard him talk about it. He's working on it.
Yeah, because he's fully aware of it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
and
Yeah.
you got to be aware of your weaknesses.
And he seems like I was watching him in an interview. He seems like a good kid. Seems like somebody that's a thinker. So he ain't just like full of himself. Like, oh, I had a successful rookie season. I don't need to do anything else. No, he seems like the player that's like, no, I'm gonna work on my weaknesses and just get on past that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah,
right. And that's gonna be good just to pass that along that whole line.
yeah,
Everybody had that type of mentality that I gotta get better.
right.
So that's good.
And I
That's
think we
good.
got some dogs too, man. I think we got some dogs on the line, and that's definitely good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh
With
yeah.
Jenkins
Tone
and
setters.
Darnell
As
Wright, we
as
got
as
some
the
dogs.
right. Because
Nate
they
Davis,
love to use that word tone setters.
yeah,
And I don't think I know I'm not worried about Justin being what what was that what was that one game when they just running over Justin and Tevin Jenkins actually stepped up,
yeah. I remember that
that
game.
Minnesota game.
Yeah, yeah,
So with
they,
having with Tevin and the dude on the right side we just drafted, right?
yeah,
I know we good now.
yeah.
Those
We
are some
ain't go,
tone setters.
yeah.
Nasty.
Hey,
Yeah,
put you down and stay, keep you down.
right, exactly. That's what you talking about, some pancakes. I tell you,
Yeah.
we gonna have to load up on the syrup next season.
Yes,
Load
sir.
up on the
Ooh,
syrup next
man,
season.
I want the season to start right now. I can't wait, man. I just can't wait.
Right, exactly. I can't wait. I want to see the improvement in the whole team.
Yes, sir.
But what do you
Um,
think about the I have to ask, what do you think about that fourth round pick now? Tyler Scott.
I like it, and at the same time, I thought it was a duplicate that we already have. We have Mooney. I think he's a Mooney type of player, Darnell Mooney.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
still like him. I like him. I guess the Bears are looking like, well, if we lose Mooney to injury or we don't re-sign him, we got a player that looks just like him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because I with that move, I truly believe somebody's gonna be gone next season.
Yeah. And
Somebody may not be back.
right,
And
right.
I don't think Poles want to look stupid on that
Chase
Claypool
Claypool.
trade.
And Claypool is different from the rest of the receivers. So that gives him a slight advantage if he's productive. Because he's a
Right,
big guy. He's a big guy.
right,
So
right.
if he can be productive, he kind of saves himself because he's not like those other guys. You know what I'm saying? They're not big like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't have another big receiver like him.
Right.
Well, we got St. Brown,
St. Brown is
but
a tall guy, big guy, but
he
he
don't
ain't that.
he don't he's not a receiver like Claypool.
Right, right. So if Claypool can do what he did earlier in Pittsburgh and be that guy, that type of player, I think he saves his spot because there's not another player on the team like him. Now, Mooney might be the one that's in question, even though I love Darnell Mooney. I love him.
Right.
But if he can't stay healthy or they can't come to an agreement on a contract, Tyler Scott just steps right in. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's why I say they gonna start some shit up in that up in that wide receiver room. They're gonna
Yeah,
start some shit up in there. So because you're not gonna draft this dude at number 4 and then cut him. You're not gonna draft Bayless Jones right now at number in the third round and then cut him.
right.
So somebody's job is in jeopardy next season.
Facts.
Somebody's job is in jeopardy for next season.
I
And
mean,
you
this
know,
kid had 899 yards in 11 starts. That's pretty good.
yeah, yeah.
That's damn good.
Was that just his senior season, or
Yeah, that was just
because last year well, I know he had to play with damn, who was that dude from playing Indianapolis now that played for them? last season that got
Okay.
drafted.
I'm not sure who the guy you're talking about, but that was definitely just his senior season.
Yeah,
9
yeah,
touchdowns, 11 starts.
right. I seen I think I seen a replay to where he took a slant and
Mhm.
went 60, 70 yards. Dude got some burners.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he
He
do.
got some burners. So I think he can take the top off the defense.
For sure.
He also can contribute in special teams. So we again, like you said, we might have a Darnell Mooney replacement.
Or Valus Jones.
Yeah, Valus Jones got a different. He's Valus
Huh?
is different.
Valus is different.
He's that gadget back, that gadget dude.
Right.
So I don't think he's that like true receiver.
Right. But you
You
don't think
know,
Tyler Scott could be a true receiver and a gadget guy with that type of speed?
I think he's more of a receiver.
Okay.
I wouldn't put him in the nah. Valus, I think you give him a screen, just give him the ball and give him a couple of blockers, and you know he can take. He can make something happen.
Hmm.
But Tyler seems more like you know, like a true receiver, not the give me a screen and I can make a couple of guys
Right, right.
miss.
Now, I'm not saying he's not a true receiver. I'm just saying I'm asking, can he be both with that type of
Yeah, he probably could, but just from his tape that I seen,
mhm.
he seemed like a true receiver. But he was a running back too, so you never know. He probably could do double duty like that. He was a running back as well.
Right. Hey,
Yeah,
the linebacker we drafted out of Oregon, was it Oregon? Oregon State.
yeah.
Out of Oregon.
Noah Sewell.
Noah Sewell, yeah, his brother played for the Lions. Hey, I like that pickup. I really, really like that pickup. When I was watching his tape, he was flying around the field. He was everywhere. He was
Yeah,
hitting.
yeah,
He was always in the play. Like he was moving his ass. I like that pickup. Um,
yeah.
he's gonna be a good rotational piece. Maybe start some games. Who knows? But I think we got a steal right there. I really think we got a steal. I like how he was moving. Um,
He kind of reminded me of I don't know. I hate to say this. When I was
say it.
watching a little tape of man Teo around the ball all the time
Yeah, yeah,
when he was at Notre Dame.
yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, Manti Teo.
yeah. You remind you of him
Right. Yeah.
without
Right.
the other drama, right?
Right. Right. Yeah. There you go. Without the girlfriend thing. But yeah. But yeah, he kind of remind me of him though, flying like you said, flying around the field and always around the ball. And as a, where would you play him though? As a backup, or would you play him at the Sam?
He's a backup. Maybe the
Back up
Sam.
to the middle, back up to Tremont Edmonds, or would you play him at the Sam to where?
Yeah,
Cause
Sanborn gonna have a battle right there if you play. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Sanborn gonna have a battle. He's gonna have a battle
yeah.
because I feel like you're gonna play Tremaine Edwards.
Edmonds,
Well, yeah, Edmonds is gonna play the center, and what's it, DJ Edwards,
Edwards,
right?
T.J. Edwards. Yeah,
Right, TJ Edwards. He's gonna be at the wheel.
yeah.
So you got to have at least one of them at least play the Sam. So
Right.
it's going to be a battle between him and Sanborn, I believe.
And if he beats out Sanborn, that's not a problem for Sanborn because he can play the other linebacker spots as a backup. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So that's not a problem.
I
We
think
covered there.
I think we looking real good at the linebacker position right now. And
Yeah.
then you get them new big boys, eat up the centers, eat up the guards, keep them off them linebackers, and let them work. Let them earn that payday that payday they just got.
Yes, sir. They
So
gonna have to. They gonna
right.
have to. And I don't think it's gonna be a problem because I look at the Bears culture and they had a losing season, but everybody still felt I felt like everybody still was giving it their all. They wasn't like out there just like season over, just half assing it. They was still hustling. So I think that culture gonna remain and it's gonna pass
Facts.
on to the younger guys. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, I hope so. But we got we got to get some production along that defensive line.
Yeah.
We got
Facts.
to get some production. We got to get some run stopping. We got to get some uh got to get some pressure on the quarterback. We got to get some hits at least. Damn, more than 20 sacks. So we got to make some improvement there. Got to make some improvement there because during this draft, they concentrated mainly on defense.
Yeah. They really did. And they needed to concentrate a lot on defense, although, like we said earlier, I feel like another offensive lineman could have been picked, you know.
Yeah, I know we could have got enough. I was hoping that they'd at least go get one of those centers.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking about that. A center.
At least go grab one of them centers or grab an edge rusher. And they did neither because you could have had John Michael Schmidt. You could have had any of those top centers. You
Yeah,
could
it
have
was a
had.
couple centers out there that I was like, I can't think of the names right now, but one of them got a weird
Yeah,
name. I can't even pronounce it.
John
But
Michael, John Michael Smith, Luke Whippler,
hmm
that dude from Wisconsin. That cat, I think he was like, damn, not Whippler. Uh, anyway, it was the cat from Wisconsin, and also it was another one, Juice Scruggs out of Penn
hmm
State. He was on the radar as well, but you could have grabbed any one of those three, the top centers that was out there, and we
facts.
didn't. We didn't.
And back to the defensive line, we did uh, outside of the draft picks that we made, we did address it in free agency. We got Demarcus Walker and we got Andrew Billings. So we got some big boys on the line to stop the run. We just don't have that pass rusher yet.
Right. We don't, and that's what I'm saying. They didn't even address it in the draft because you had at least a chance to at least go grab that dude from Northwestern in the
Yeah,
fourth round.
he was still out
He
there.
was he was still there. You
So
need pass rushing.
so what I heard was a knock on him was his pro day was great, excellent. It's his tape. There's no production on his tape.
A lot of them motherfuckers ain't got no production on tape.
Like pro day, he killed it. He killed it, but his tape didn't match it. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but when you need a pass rusher, you at least take a chance.
Yeah,
At least take a chance.
especially
So
the
it
fourth
must
round. Shit, go ahead. Why
right.
not?
And so it must not have been something that they must not have seen something that intrigued them to where you know he might be lacking this, but he's high in this, and we can work on that.
Right,
So
because he had
it
the
must be
things.
something that
He had some of the things that they like that you can't teach, like speed and stuff like that. But they was like, I guess it was some other things that was important to them that was like, nah, that ain't enough. You know?
right. So I wonder how we're gonna address those ends because we don't have any to me Dominic Robinson, um,
Travis Gibson.
Travis Gibson. Even
Yeah,
if you just drafted, well, not drafted, but signed what Walker, it's not
right,
enough.
right.
It's just not enough.
Hey, while we here though, the second wave of free agency is coming around. What you think about Chase from Washington?
Well,
They didn't pick up his fifth year, and
that's true.
that's a trade that
And
can
maybe
be
a
had.
fresh
I think.
start. A fresh
Yeah,
start might they got the money to pay him. A
right.
fresh start might help him out.
It's just that are the Bears willing to trade something for him, and what would be the trade to
We ain't
make to
got
get
shit
him?
nobody want. You gonna have to trade some. You gonna have to trade some draft picks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what would he be worth in the draft? A third round pick,
Uh, second to a third. No, I would say third to a fourth.
third to a fourth is what
Actually,
I was thinking. Yeah,
yeah, third to a fourth. You might have to. They might try to swindle you a little bit. Try to give up. For you to give up a third. But
I give up a third for him.
yeah, I give up a third. But no, we want to give you a fourth first.
Yeah.
Take a fourth.
As a
And
matter of fact,
shit.
I'll give you a third next year, 2024, and I give you a fourth in 2025.
You think, well, okay, well,
That
that's
ain't
not
too
bad.
rich. It ain't too much. That ain't too much.
Shit, once I give you a third, that's it.
That's it. I don't know if that's gonna fly with them. They might be like,
That's
"Nah, can we
it.
get more? Can we get more than that?"
That's it. Because
That's it.
you wasted a first round pick on them, and you ain't even you trying to get rid of them. So
Well, I don't know if they're
and
trying to
what?
get rid of him. They just ain't sold on him yet. You know what I mean?
Right?
They ain't
They
pick up his
not
option.
you can't be because you don't got too much money. They got too much money tied up into that line already.
Right.
So somebody is you can't pay everybody.
Right.
Can't pay everybody. So you're gonna need other players in the skilled positions to play. I mean, you're gonna have to pay them as well in other skilled positions. So you can't just put it all into that line. But I'll take them.
Yeah, yeah.
I would take them.
I would too. If I'm the Bears, I'm making a call. What does it take to go ahead and get
Right.
this
What
cat?
does it take for y'all to unload them?
Yeah.
I take them because it don't look again like you said. The second wave of free agency coming up. We need to address pass rushing.
Facts. That need to be
Uh,
our
we,
number one priority. Pass rushing.
right.
Number
We need
one.
to address the pass rushing. Do
Facts.
you do you think that corner from Minnesota is gonna help us out any
I
that we
don't know.
drafted up in the fifth round?
I don't know about him, man. I think he was. I think he might have to move over to safety or something. I don't see
'Cause I
corner. I don't see corner production.
right. I read something to where somebody said that he might be the steal of the draft, but I don't see that.
Yeah,
I just even his production, I don't see it.
yeah. I don't see it on the production side at all. He might be a safety. That's what they probably got him for, a safety. I don't know.
He might be more of a special teamer.
Or that.
It
Yeah.
looked like they done drafted a I don't know what they see in them, and it looked like they done drafted a couple of special teamers too early.
Yeah.
Or these are motherfuckers that you could have just got undrafted,
Right.
So, but I mean, it's not as bad as drafting a kicker in the third round.
Right.
Drafting a special teamer in the third round, like
Right.
some other teams that I know out there.
Right. At least he was in the fifth round. Terrell Smith, you talking about? At least he was in the
Right,
fifth round. So
right.
that ain't too bad. However, I don't see him getting a spot on the corner side. Like I said, he might be a backup safety, or he could be a tweener, play either spot. We know what if we need him. But I think we got the the starting roles on paper locked up unless he come in and impress. He's coming off the bench and some
Because
dime
I think
defense or something. I don't know.
because I think a couple of guys that we signed at the end of the season to, I guess, future contracts, they played pretty good too.
Yeah, I saw that.
At the end of the season,
Yeah.
I think what Blackburn, is that his
Hmm.
name?
Yep.
He played pretty good. They already cut uh, Lamar Jackson. I think he already signed in Denver.
Okay.
So we gonna need somebody on the practice squad.
Yeah. Yeah.
He look like a solid candidate,
Yeah. I
but
can see that.
I don't think he gonna get picked off like they did Thomas Graham. I'm still mad about that one.
Yeah, that one was. We should have locked him up.
Yeah, that one stung. The
We should have
Browns
locked up
picked his
Graham.
ass up.
and
Browns picked him up.
and you can't. I don't expect them to hit with every draft pick. I just want the draft picks to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Bears had 10 picks.
Yeah.
I want the hit rate to be at least 70%. Out of the 10,
Well,
7 out of the 10.
some of them don't look like they're gonna make it though,
Yeah.
because like we already skeptical about Smith. That the last pick that they had at 258, that they say he was a corner from
Stanford.
Stanford. He looks like a special teamer already,
Hmm.
and I don't know about this dude from Kennesaw,
So
Travis Bell.
maybe the dude from Stanford, Kendall Williamson, maybe he doesn't even make the squad.
That was a wasted pick. Then
I
that was
mean,
a
yeah,
wasted
but
pick.
wasted picks happen all the time. B, you taking your chances. This is all a crapshoot. Especially when you get around to the seventh round, it's
Yeah,
really a
that's true.
crapshoot.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
That's
But
way down.
I wanna see them get this kid, Travis Bell, a shot though. I wanna see what he look like.
He's an edge rusher.
No, he's a
No,
defensive tackle from Kennesaw,
okay,
Kennesaw State.
okay,
Yeah, he's the first player drafted from there.
okay.
So just to see him on the field and him getting a shot. His stats
Six,
don't look like shit though.
yeah, 6 feet 310, and these sacks are pedestrian.
Right.
You know, but
Yeah.
they saw
They-
something, and I trust them. So we gonna see.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
and I know they looking for traits that you can't teach, and then they gonna teach you up on the rest, and then see if you can grab it and run with it.
Yeah.
So maybe he had the
So
traits, and then they gonna teach him up.
right. That's what I'm talking. I'm hoping they see something in him. Just get a little guy a chance, especially
Yeah,
somebody from a little small school like that.
right.
You know
And
that
teams
that'll never get an opportunity.
facts. And teams
So
find diamonds all the time, man. It's like
right,
we didn't see that
right,
dude coming.
right, exactly.
He could be that
So
dude. You know what I'm saying?
and at least if he don't make it, he get on somebody's radar.
Right.
He can be good for somebody. So yeah, I
But
like that.
if he go to somewhere else, then fuck him, cause he ain't us.
True, very true. Fuck him. That's very true.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes,
We
sir.
ran through those picks. So, what would you grade the 10 picks? What would you give them an overall grade? You can grade it 1 to 10, or you can grade it on a A to F. Which
Um,
one?
uh, I'm gonna go a C plus.
A C plus. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a C plus because mainly because of the a B minus to a C plus. We drafted for need.
Okay.
You know, after the first
3.
four, yeah, after the first four picks, because
Yeah. Yeah. Out
we
of the
we
first 4.
we 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 needed another corner, and we definitely needed help along that defensive line.
Right. And then after that, it
So
was just, I think it was best player available in their
right, it was
minds.
a
You know.
crapshoot after
Yeah.
that.
Crapshoot.
Right. So that's why I did B minus to a C plus,
Right.
just
So
on a based on the first four picks.
so
Because
yesterday
the
after the
first pick,
draft,
the first pick is an A plus plus.
plus plus. That's your guy, man. I know. I
That's
understand.
my right. That's my guy. I wanted him,
I understand.
but the rest, mm, yeah, C plus.
So yesterday after the draft, immediately after the draft, my grade was a B plus. But after further evaluation, I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna
Okay.
drop it down a little bit because us here sitting here talking about it just brought some more things to light for me, and I think we reached on some picks,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that hurts the grade a little bit, you know.
Yeah. But some of these picks, it just brings to question at least next season, like what we discussed with the Tyler Scott pick. Somebody's gonna be gone.
Yeah,
That's they don't want to take a cap hit signing one of those receivers.
right.
So that's where he's gonna fill in at. Johnson, that too. Somebody's gonna be a cap casualty. And we all know nowadays in today's NFL, you can get a running back anywhere. You can get a running back anywhere. So
Well, I don't think
and
Ebner gonna make the team.
Ebner,
Yeah,
mm, probably not, because this dude can return punts as well.
yeah.
I've seen him return punts too. So yeah, Ebner might be gone. And I really wanted them to give Darrington Evans another
Mhm.
chance. Because I think he could have made the team above Ebner.
Facts. I
But
liked Evans. Yeah, I did too. Yeah,
you're not gonna give a guy you signed over somebody you drafted.
the last
You
spot
know,
at that
right,
position.
right.
Yeah,
Because the guy you signed, they're gonna cost more.
right,
That draft pick don't cost you shit right now.
right. That's gonna be a cap hit if you don't keep him.
Right, exactly. But I really think we drafted for need. We uh we should have probably dipped back into the offensive line a little bit more. But with
Yeah,
that being said, I think Poles think he's comfortable with the linemen that we got,
right,
and I think he got his five. He just got to find out where he want to put them.
right. And at the same time, we both know that we weren't gonna fix this roster in one off season. This is off season one because last year was the teardown. So this was
True.
off season one, the build up. We know
Yep.
we weren't gonna fix it in one off season. So we got a great start, I think, on the O line and the receiver
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. I think we'll see progress this season, and then next off season, I think we can clean it all up. The missing
I,
spots. We're gonna know what's
I
missing. We'll definitely know what's missing.
I know we better not see 40 plus sacks this season.
Facts. Facts.
I know we should not see that at all.
Either
And and,
either
and
they blocking or Fields getting the ball out to those receivers because we got the weapons for them. So
Right.
one of
Got
the
your
two got to
weapons.
happen.
Right. Yeah. And to me, you with certain plays, he just got to get rid of the ball quicker.
Whether he's throwing it
That's
away or throwing it to somebody, he just got to get it out of his hands.
right. Just you gotta read. If you don't have time, you got to go through your progressions a little bit more quicker and get rid of the ball quicker.
Yeah,
Start there.
and a lot
And
and a lot of that I was saying before on a previous podcast with us. The receivers had their backs turned, so he didn't know when they was breaking. I think maybe it was a chemistry problem right there, or they weren't getting separation, so he wasn't trusting to just lay the ball in the middle of the field. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so we're gonna see how that chemistry is built after a season.
right.
And they said they were going to work. The receivers and the quarterback was going to work out with each other. So hopefully they build some chemistry in that area.
Well, we were supposed to have that last season
It was just him
when it
and
was
Mooney though.
Komet. Right. When it was Komet and Mooney,
And I
you
think
know,
he had great chemistry with Komet.
yeah,
They played well together.
yeah.
Him and Mooney played okay together, but Mooney also got injured. But him and Mooney had moments, but they could have had more moments. I agree with that.
And hopefully with with uh with more being there, you take a lot of attention off Mooney. You take attention away from Claypool.
Oh yeah, I think that's going to happen. I think that's the fact that we have DJ Moore. That's going to make Mooney and Claypool better. They're gonna be. They're gonna
Right,
have. They ain't gonna have the top corner on them. They ain't gonna have no double coverages. They ain't gonna have all eyes looking for them. They're gonna be
right,
looking. If you ain't looking for DJ Moore, you finna get burned.
right. So you finna get burned either way.
Yeah.
So with that being said, they gotta catch the fucking ball when it comes their way. Justin gotta get it to him when he
Facts.
see, go through your progressions a little bit faster. So if Moore is your top receiver, you know right away that he's gonna be covered. Man, get to your second, get to your third quickly.
Right.
Because you can't tell me you ain't got no weapons this year.
Right.
Somebody is gonna get open. Somebody gonna create some separation.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna be a problem as long as he's got that extra second I was asking about last year. The extra second of blocking with the
So
with
right,
the addition of Moore. I think he ain't gonna have a problem getting the ball to any of those guys with that extra second.
I think right. I think we trended in the right direction.
Yeah.
We trended in the right direction, especially with that line.
And if
Like I
worse
said,
comes to worse, he still got them legs.
yeah, there you go.
He still
Still
got
got
them
them
legs.
legs.
If worse comes to
Hopefully,
worse.
it don't lead to that though.
Hopefully he don't have to rush for 1,000 yards like he a running back.
Right.
Hopefully
Hopefully, it don't lead to that.
cut that
You
in
get to
half.
use them. You get to use them weapons that you got.
Look, if he can rush for 500 yards and the other 500 that he rushed for last season is passing yards, I'll be all right with that.
Right.
But
Exactly.
I don't even to be honest, I don't care about passing yards. I need to see the end zone. I want touchdowns. Because
True.
if you're getting yards and you're getting inside the red zone and you ain't getting the touchdown, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Get in the end zone,
So
put them six up, and we good. That's what I like. That's what impresses me. Because I see
we
teams where the quarterback passing for 300, 400 yards, and they be having like one touchdown.
yeah,
yeah,
that means you good between 20 and 20.
yeah.
That's it.
One
You
or two
good between
touchdowns. Like,
20
that's
and
it?
20. After that, you done. It's a wrap.
Yeah. You pass for 400 yards and you got one or two touchdowns? That's it?
Nah. Uh-uh.
Nah.
Well,
I'd rather see
we
the end zone than yards, to be honest. So if we were a
exactly.
running team, if we're a running team and we passing as our secondary, but we scoring on the passing yards, I'll take that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'll take that all day, every day. Because we eating up the clock and we getting in the end zone.
But see what we need to do is improve on that 70, what is that, 70.6% opening field drive,
Oh my God.
opening the game with
Yeah, we led the
with a
league
score.
in open
Led the
opening
league
drive
in that,
scores.
but
Yeah.
well, I don't know what happened after that. What happened to the
That's
rah-rah
that's
after
coaching.
scoring?
That's coaching.
What happened to the rah-rah after scoring, man? Come
So
on.
you didn't ran your 15 plays or your first drive plays or whatever. Now you don't have nothing else in your playbook, or you
Right.
scared that
You ain't got nothing else going.
yeah, or the other team made an adjustment and you can't adjust to their adjustment. What is going
Right,
on?
exactly. And hopefully they change that this season.
Man, they gotta
Uh,
change that because that right there
hope
pissed me off.
Yeah, hopefully Luke Getsy won't be so vanilla after the first drive.
Yeah.
He got a little strawberry and a little chocolate left in that box somewhere.
And I'm gonna give him a
Yeah,
pass because he was a rookie coordinator. I'm gonna give him a
right,
pass. But you
right.
ain't no rookie no more. You
Nah,
had that whole
you ain't a
season.
rookie.
You have an
Open
off
up that
season.
book a little bit more.
Yeah. You have other teams to pay attention to and figure out some things. Hey, figure it out, man, because we got to get past that.
I think we're gonna see a step up this year. I think we're gonna see a step up this year. So I mean, I really believe that. I really believe that offense is gonna take a step forward. The defense is still gonna need some work because I don't think the guys that we got are, you know, they just feeling fixed right now.
Yeah, I think
They
we're gonna be. You know how we used to get last year. We got destroyed defensively by teams running the ball on us. I think we better. I think we're better on paper.
right. We've gotten better with
So
that.
I don't think they're gonna destroy us right there in the running game. However, we still got to get that pass pressure. We ain't got no pressure on the ball.
None.
That
Zero.
that is going to
Zero.
hurt us in that because our defensive backs are good and they played good last year, and I think we also improved in that area. But we don't want to keep taking that chance right there. We got to get some
Right.
pressure. We got to get some pressure. That's going to even make
Because
them better.
even with the line, we they're run stoppers.
Yeah.
They're technically run stoppers.
And I
They're
understand
not
addressing that because we got chewed up in the run
right.
severely. I understand
But
addressing that.
neither one of those linemen that we got are pass rushers.
Right.
They're run stoppers.
Right.
And to me, Walker ate because he was next to Jefferson.
Okay.
Uh, you don't we don't have that stud like a Jefferson,
Right.
so that the other
So
linemen can eat.
I'm gonna have to look and see what's going when the second wave of free agency come out. See what's out there as far as pass rushers, and I still hope the Bears put in an offer for Chase, man, from Washington, because
Yeah, but this doing the draft would have been the perfect time to do it.
yeah, I don't think they saw anybody that impressed them when they were able to pick at the edge. I
Okay,
mean, who
then
was?
trade away one of those second round picks. You had three of them.
I think they was trying to trade with Pittsburgh to move up to the 32nd spot, and I don't think Pittsburgh went for it. That was what I was hearing. The Bears were. I saw a
Right.
report. The Bears were trying to trade with Pittsburgh to get that 32nd pick back, but
Yeah,
they
that
couldn't.
that
They couldn't
yeah
get it.
that that
They
that,
couldn't
that
get it.
didn't
It
work.
was a huge gap between our first round pick and our second round
Right,
pick. It
exactly.
was a
It was a
huge gap.
huge gap.
It's like,
Because
damn.
what we went that was what 20 some picks that we
Yeah,
had to wait 20
yeah.
20 or 30 some picks.
It was
No,
like 30 some
actually,
picks.
it was
Because look,
right. It was
we
more
had
than that,
number 10, and then we had number
and then
53, right?
53.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah,
way.
that was a very long way. So yeah, but at the same time, you had an edge that I guess wasn't on your board.
Yeah. Or
You
the
know, he
edge
was
you
still
wanted
there
was
for the
already
fourth
gone.
round. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because I liked that guy Will McDonald. I
Uh-huh.
liked him. Will McDonald, I think Will McDonald the fourth. I think he was at Auburn. Not sure.
No. Hey, I want to run off a list of some of the undrafted free agents they picked up after the draft. We got linebacker from LSU, Micah Barks, Bakersfield, Bakersville. We got a running back
Okay.
from Connecticut, Robert Burns. Kicker, Andre Schmidt from Syracuse. A quarterback, Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, I read a little bit on him. We'll get to that one.
Yeah. Safety Macon Clark from Tulane. Cornerback from Jackson State, Dejon Warren.
Okay.
Offensive lineman Gabe Huey. I was watching his tape. I think I sent you the link to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
He looked good.
dude is a dog. Dude is a dog. I
I
want
like
him on the
him.
roster already. I was watching his tape
Right.
like,
I like
damn,
him.
he nasty. Yeah.
That's
Defensive
what I was
end.
saying. Only thing about him, if you got if you got Jones and Wright playing, them dudes don't come off the field.
True. True. But
Them dudes don't come off the field.
if one of them go down with an injury, it's football. Everybody gets hurt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
They
I
got
I
that
I
insurance
I I,
policy.
I, I like that though.
Yeah. I like that pickup. Then we got a defensive end, Jalen Harris from Arizona. Um, Another safety, Justin Broyles from Oklahoma. They're going for some big schools, and so these players probably were highly recruited coming out of high school. Um,
Okay.
Offensive lineman Lorenz Metz from Cincinnati. Wide receiver Tyrick Pitts Jr. from Delaware. I don't know about him. Another offensive tackle, Bobby Haskins from USC. So
Bobby
we all,
Haskins.
yeah,
I was hoping for that dude Voorhees, the one that blew out his knee
yeah. I know what you're talking
and
about.
still, yeah,
Yeah.
I was hoping for him.
Offensive lineman Nicholas Amoa from California. An edge from Houston. He got a mini camp invite. So he didn't get signed, but he's got an invite. DeAnthony Jones.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's some more invites, but we ain't got to go through all the invites. But yeah. So I like a few of those undrafted free agents. So we'll see if they can make the roster. I mean, we got a bunch of roster spots open. You know what I'm saying? We gotta fill a whole lot of spots. A big
Right.
because we
Yeah,
really didn't have anybody.
we do, but that's what I was alluding to um in our chat that shit after the draft. Hell, we got a lot of spots that still needs to be addressed.
And those undrafted players got a good chance of making a roster because we don't have players already there. You know what I'm saying? We were
Right.
signing 1 year deals last year, and we were cutting
We
players.
right.
So
We
we
have a
got
lot of depth
spots.
issues.
So
A
we're gonna
lot
have a
of depth
really
issues.
we're gonna have a really young roster. You know what I'm saying? In the starting lineup and off the bench, we're gonna have a really young roster. But I like the movement. It's like it's moving up. Um, can't really predict how the season gonna go until we see something on the field. But I
Right.
don't
We
think
got
we're gonna be in last place.
no. We're not gonna finish 3 and
13, 3 and 14.
yeah. I
Yeah, 3
don't
and
like I
14.
don't like how
Yeah.
that sounds, but yeah, we I don't think we're gonna end the season on a 10 game losing streak. I can
Nah.
say that much.
Nah.
So I can really see a roster improvement, and it's just about putting it all together on the field now.
Facts. Facts.
Just about putting it all together on the field and see how everything turn out. Shit, I'm just stoked to see my boy play now, and he's playing for us. So I think we got two nice cornerstones on that offensive line.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So we
Like I
got
said,
two
on
nice
paper the line
cornerstones.
looks vastly improved. So we're
Yes,
gonna see how it plays out. And if it is improved like we feel it is, oh, we're gonna be tough to deal with. We're gonna be tough to deal with.
right,
We can
right.
run the
Cause we
ball, we
we
can pass the ball, and our quarterback by himself is a weapon. So
right.
we're
We
gonna be
we
tough to
gonna
deal
have
with.
we gonna have them dogs, and we gonna be loading up on some pancakes next season.
Hey,
So I'm
I'm buying a
I'm
big bottle of syrup for that.
right. I'm gonna get my Mrs. Butterworth ready, and between Tevin and Wright, we gonna be good. As Mooney said, you cannot go wrong with a Darnell.
Did he say that for real? I didn't
Yeah,
even
he
hear that
did.
one.
He
Oh,
did.
nice.
I'm gonna send you the tweet.
All
The
right.
dude said you cannot go wrong with a Darnell.
Hey, I ain't
So
mad at him. I am
yeah,
not
I ain't
mad at him.
lying. I like that pick. I mean, I'm stoked about it now. We got some pass protection.
Word.
We got some pass protection.
All right, my brother. That's it for me. Unless you want to add something else to the show.
Oh man, only thing I want to add is the season. Let's get it started. Let's get this season started. Let's
Yeah.
get the OTA started. Let's get it cracking. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready to see what we look. We gonna. I was excited about the 3-14, but I'm even excited about how everything is looking right now.
Yes,
So,
sir. Because we
I,
didn't really look like a 3-14 team, even though that was our
no, we
record.
didn't.
That's
No,
our
we
record.
didn't.
That's our record. But
Right. We played. We may have played like one sometime at some point in time, but
Dallas game, the last Detroit game, and I
yeah,
don't think the rest of
yeah,
the games we looked like a 3-14 team.
no.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm ready. I'm ready for us to.
Buffalo, maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we got our ass spanked in there
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just ready for us to put a dent into the NFC North.
Oh
At least
yeah.
start pecking away at Green Bay.
Yep. We
Get
got
that
something for
big
their ass.
right.
And
Get that
Detroit
victory
think
back at Detroit and
Detroit
and
ain't gonna
Minnesota.
get
I'm
it.
not worried about them. We always handle them. They got lucky last year.
Right. We had a nice run on them until last year.
Right.
And
They got lucky
we
last
pretty
year.
much owned Detroit until last year too. So
Right. So it's time to reclaim that again.
reclaim it.
And Green Bay, we're gonna be on their ass.
Oh yeah,
So
we was really on their ass last year. Like the one of the
right,
games we probably should have won, but
right.
we got something
So
for them now.
we'll get there. We'll get
Yeah,
there. Definitely fuck Green Bay.
always.
Always. Always.
All right, my
Always.
brother.
All right, my
Until we
man.
meet
We'll holler
again.
at you.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure.
Peace
Definitely.
out.
All right.